So Isaiah, congratulations on winning the Food Innovative Award.
Thank you.
So tell me a little bit about what your work is, how you're really coping with water sustainability issues.
My work is focused on agriculture water management and irrigation. So my goal is to help growers cope with limited water supplies, make sure they remain profitable while ensuring the exact minimum impact on the environment.
So what are you hearing from farmers about their water sourcing, the price of water? And frankly, I'm seeing a lot of farmers that are moving, especially out of California, into areas where water is more accessible and less expensive.
You know, that is true. I've heard about the same too. In California, we have three main problems. Water is the number one, regulation, and labor. And quite interestingly, actually, during the severe drought, although we had a reduction in acreage, but the agriculture revenues were actually high. And the reason is the growers were very innovative. They did a number of things to cope with limited water supplies. There is a shift in terms of the types of crops that growers are growing, from low-value crops like cotton, wheat, to high-value crops. And then there's also the issue of water transfers. Growers could sell water and make a little bit more money, or they could deficit irrigate. And many of them have also adopted high technology like drip irrigation sensors that help them to cope. The new frontier, I think, is going to be use of data.
So explain to me, if you would, how will data help with water, both from an accessibility standpoint and a pricing standpoint?
So data helps you to know what you have, how much resources that you have. So yeah, we need to do a much better job on water counting, and data becomes incredibly important. And the state agencies are already doing some of this, tracking the snowpack, tracking groundwater levels, knowing how much moisture we have in the soil. This is an area that we have not yet really done a lot of work, but how much water resources we have and how much land can we sustainably irrigate. That is on the larger scale. But at a grower scale, knowing how much water you have in the soil before you make your next irrigation is incredibly important. So we need to be monitoring soil water status, plant water status, to refine our irrigation scheduling decisions. And all these things require data.
And if you had one point to make to farmers and ranchers about water, what would that be?
Water is a finite resource, but we can, with innovation, we can use the limited water resources that we have to make the most economical value out of it while remaining environmentally sustainable. And so for growers, I think they have to make decisions at both a strategic level and a tactical level. A strategic level is how much land should I irrigate, which crops should I grow? And once you make that decision, the question of when to irrigate and how much to irrigate and where to irrigate becomes incredibly important.
Well, again, congratulations on the award, and thank you for joining us today on Farm Food Facts.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having me.